Consultant there working at Nasser Hospital, which is in Han Yunis, describing just some of the difficult conditions that they are dealing with. We can talk to Louise Wateridge now. Louise, you're a senior emergency officer for UNRWA, which is UNRWA's Gaza response. You're currently in Amman in Jordan, but obviously you have teams on the ground in Gaza. You heard there from Dr. Rosen, they're just really difficult conditions, the lack of facilities due to the aid block currently. What are your team telling you on the ground?
It's a complete and utter horror show, and it doesn't end. Speaking to my colleagues, and their teeth are chattering as I talk with them because they're in shock. They're trembling. They're watching children be killed in strikes in front of their eyes. The horrors just don't end. It's day, it's night. They're not sleeping. And on top of that, they're starving. They're not eating. A lot of them are saying they've run out of food. Maybe someone has half a bag of flour left and they're sharing it among the shelter. But it's been 11 weeks now that no aid, no supplies, nothing has entered the Gaza Strip. And people are starving. It's a political starvation. I'm sat here in Amman, and as I'm talking to you, we're surrounded by aid here. We have warehouses of aid that can be in the Gaza Strip in 2 or 3 hours. Why is it not there? It's unforgivable what is happening to people in Gaza right now.
The picture you paint and the images that we see is really, really difficult. Just, are you talking to the Israeli government? Are you trying? I can imagine that you are doing your best to try and get that aid in that you're describing there. You're in Amman in Jordan. You've got it ready to go, but it's just not going through. And we're now hearing that talks that are taking place in Doha, they're making very little progress, is what Israeli officials say, which is just going to hamper any efforts that you're trying to do.
To be quite frank, whatever happens now, it's not enough. It's not enough. The talks have been ongoing, the promise is ongoing, the hope ongoing, but the reality is 11 weeks of borders closed, 11 weeks of people being starved, hospital supplies dwindling. Meanwhile, the population are trapped. None of my friends and colleagues can leave the Gaza Strip. They're there, they're stuck. When bombs happen, they can't go anywhere. There's nowhere for them to go. They just stick with their families and hope if they're killed, at least they're killed together. So not one of their children survives alone, because there's so many thousands of children now who don't have families. It's just horrendous. And yes, you say there's talks, but as we say, the United Nations, we are here, we are ready. It's absurd, it's appalling. And as I say, it is unforgivable. The food is ready to go in. People are starving. What else does anyone need to hear about the action that needs to happen? It has to be action now.
And we understand, we know that Israel has banned all cooperation with UNRWA, with your organisation, all the activities in Gaza. They claim that your organisation is infiltrated by Hamas. It's an allegation that you vehemently and fiercely contest. The idea of a private company doing what you do, an idea that has been floated, is that even feasible?
Why is time being wasted on even considering other options when there is an option that works on the table, ready to go? During the ceasefire, UNRWA, the United Nations, all humanitarians, UNRWA alone were able to feed 2 million people, the entire population of the Gaza Strip. WFP are on the ground. We have such a strong network able to do their job. So why is it that there is a need for a conversation? What is the intent? Because if the intent is to feed people, we can do this now. We are ready. So what is the intent?
On that question, we'll leave it. But Louise Wateridge, Senior Emergency Officer for UNRWA's Gaza response team, thank you very much for joining us and just talking through the difficulties that you and your organisation face. Thank you.